The crossover series rolls on in my team.
That's right, Sasha, and I don't think I've ever been more excited for a My Team card. It's an honor to introduce one of my favorite artists to NBA 2K23, Lil Wayne.
If you want to add Lil Wayne to your lineup, you're going to have to defeat his crossover series challenge.
Now, this card might not be 6'7", but when I think about how many points I'm gonna score with him, I'm thinking a milli. So hit the courts and earn Wheezy F, because the F is for finish strong.
Nice, Brian. Very nice. And as a friendly reminder, Dak Prescott, Deebo Samuel, and Jalen Ramsey are all still available in my team.
Plus, Jack Harlow and J. Cole have had their challenges re-enabled, so if you missed out on them earlier, don't miss out on them again.
Cross over your opponents and we'll see you next time.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class? Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got MP, Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Oladipo against Vassell. Over Oladipo, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. MP outside. And he lobs it up to the rim, and finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Back to Jones.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of quick ones here.
And the Heat making a change here. Here's Sevens checked in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Down low. Here's Johnson, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
There's the power in Johnson's game. Beasting in the lane.
MP finds Butler. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Spurs. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
really a game to forget, all because they spent most of it hacking away.
And Miami has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Back to MP. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Jones against MP. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. Good on the 13-footer.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Martin with the bucket.
There's an example of MP making everyone around him better.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From the high post. Jones misses.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And he goes in for the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
MP drives it. Oh, did you see that finish?
Oh, that had some mustard on it. MP showing some real force on the finish.
Vassell outside. 13 feet out. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That went on Martin.
Some real toughness from Pirtle inside. Taking his shot right into the coverage.
And he can't get the first one. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Pirtle, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championship, Smitty.
You're right, BA, and I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Now here's Butler, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's MP. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The kick out to Johnson. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Quick shooting from Johnson, getting the drop on the defense.
Miami calls timeout.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
Miami trailing. Now here's MP. Last game out, 36 points for him. Pass to Oladipo. Second chance effort, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. From 11 feet away, Roby. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Yurtseven. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Okay, MP taking flight for the aerial connection.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, BA, I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Now here's MP. His scoring sits at around 31 a game, an impressive number.
MP is as clever as they get. Fakes the defender with the pump fake and earns a trip to the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
On the wing, MP, defended by Jones. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Inside, here's Pirtle, and rejected. MP against Pirtle. Here's MP, pass to your 7. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
4 on the clock. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Vassell outside. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the Heat call time here. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. And Miami also making a switch. Hero, he's checked in for Martin. MP against Jones. Pass to Collins. Here's Roby, outside Jones. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
A solid three-point shooter. Johnson makes the defense pay for giving him life.
MP, the pass to Butler. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there.